Are the Golden State Warriors on the verge of landing a superstar? Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that could bring a seasoned playoff performer to the Bay Area, potentially reshaping the team's championship aspirations. With their impressive start to the season, could this be the missing piece to elevate the Warriors' quest for another title? Stay tuned as we dive into the details of this exciting speculation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video for the latest updates on your favorite team. The Golden State Warriors are off to an impressive start this season with a 9-2 record. But there are whispers of concern regarding the sustainability of Steve Kerr's expanded rotation as we look ahead to the playoffs. As we dive into the latest trade rumors, there's a lot to unpack, particularly around the potential acquisition of Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat. Dan Favale from Bleacher Report has laid out an intriguing three-team trade scenario that could bring the six-time NBA All-Star to Golden State. The proposed deal would send Jonathan Kuminga, DeAnthony Melton, Andrew Wiggins, and multiple future draft picks to Miami, while the Warriors would acquire Butler, Bruno Fernando, and Josh Richardson. This move is significant, especially considering the Warriors' ongoing search for a reliable second option behind Stephen Curry. Let's talk about Butler. Known for his playoff prowess, he's often referred to as Playoff Jimmy for his ability to elevate his game when it matters most. In his last postseason run, despite the Heat falling short in the finals, Butler averaged over 24 points, 8 assists, and nearly 7 rebounds per game. That's the kind of impact player the Warriors need to complement Curry, especially in high-pressure situations. However, the Warriors have to weigh the risks. Butler's age and injury history could make them hesitant to part with such substantial draft capital. The fear of giving up too much for a player who may not be the long-term answer is palpable. And while the Warriors are riding high on their depth right now, it's no secret that they can't rely on their current rotation indefinitely. Kerr will likely have to tighten things up come playoff time, and acquiring a star like Butler could streamline that process. It's worth noting that the Warriors have already shown interest in Butler, making some calls over the summer. With Butler set to hit free agency next summer and his future in Miami uncertain, the timing of this trade proposal is critical. Warriors fans have to be asking themselves, is this the move that could solidify our championship aspirations? The current scoring setup has Buddy Hield as the second-best scorer, but he's coming off the bench and often misses those crucial minutes. With Butler, the Warriors would not only gain a scoring threat, but also a defensive stalwart, an all-around player who could thrive in the playoffs. This would undoubtedly shift the dynamics of the Warriors' lineup and bolster their chances against the West's elite teams. Still, there's a lingering doubt. Are we ready to gamble on Butler? The trade would signify an all-in approach for a team that has missed out on other star players in recent months. It's a risky proposition, and I can't help but feel conflicted about it. On one hand, bringing in a player of Butler's caliber could elevate the Warriors back to championship contention. On the other hand, sacrificing future assets for a player with injury concerns is a gamble that could backfire. And let's not ignore the emotional factor here. As fans, we invest so much into this team and its journey. Every trade, every signing affects our dreams of hoisting the championship trophy once again. So, I want to hear from you. Do you think this trade would be a smart move for the Warriors? Or is it too risky? I'm genuinely torn on this one, and I'd love to know your thoughts. What are your expectations for the team moving forward, and what frustrations do you have about the current roster? Share your opinions in the comments below. This conversation matters now more than ever as we navigate these crucial decisions that could shape our season. You will like this news, fan. The Golden State Warriors are off to a fantastic start this season, sitting at 9-2 after just 11 games. Their depth has been a crucial factor, But the whispers of a potential blockbuster trade continue to swirl around the team, and one name that keeps popping up is Brandon Ingram. It's interesting to note that despite previous reports indicating the Warriors had little interest in the two-time All-Star, speculation persists about him being a trade target. Ingram's game has evolved significantly this season. He's become a more willing three-point shooter, nearly doubling his attempts from last season. He's averaging about 6.8 three-point attempts per game, which is a game changer, especially for a team like Golden State that thrives on perimeter shooting. Even though he's hitting around 35.4% of those attempts, the increase in volume makes him a more appealing option. His overall numbers are solid too. 22.5 points on 47% shooting, along with 5.9 rebounds and 5.1 assists while playing for a struggling Pelicans team beset by injuries. But here's where it gets tricky. As the season progresses and Ingram inches closer to free agency next summer, the Pelicans' leverage in trade talks diminishes. The proposed three-team trade, which involves the Toronto Raptors, has the Warriors giving up Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton II, Gue Santos, a 2025 first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks from Atlanta. That's a hefty price tag for a player who might not fit seamlessly into what has been a smoothly operating team. Now let's talk about Wiggins. He's been instrumental for the Warriors this season, playing strong defense and contributing significantly on offense. He's under contract for 2 more seasons at a reasonable number, making it difficult to justify parting with him for Ingram. The question we all have to ask ourselves is whether this trade would disrupt the current chemistry and rhythm of the team that has been performing so well. While Ingram could theoretically fit better stylistically than we initially thought, I'm honestly torn. Would trading Wiggins for Ingram be a smart move? I think about the impact this decision could have on the Warriors' title aspirations. It's a delicate balance between maintaining what's working and taking a risk on a player who, while talented, still presents questions about fit and consistency. Golden State has built a unique identity, and adding a player like Ingram could either enhance that or throw everything off kilter. So, I ask you Warriors fans, do you think this is the right move? The emotions surrounding this potential trade are palpable. Many of us have been through the highs and lows of this franchise, and now, with the team looking so promising, the thought of a major shakeup can be unsettling. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe that acquiring Ingram would bring the Warriors closer to a championship, or would it jeopardize the chemistry they've built? Your opinions matter, so let's discuss. As we continue to navigate this season, it's crucial to stay updated on all the latest developments. Make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow Warriors fans, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any essential updates as the trade deadline approaches. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to receive all the news right when it drops. Your support means everything, and together, we'll keep our finger on the pulse of this exciting season. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. What do you think the Warriors should do? I can't wait to hear your insights.